Hello and welcome to the Waffle Test Track for episode 2. Today we're going to be testing 4 modern S1 sports cars on the Waffle Test Track to see how they compare against each other. These are going to be some combination of some mid, front, and rear engine rear-wheel drive cars from 2019 and 2020 on the Top Gear inspired test track that I created in the LEGO expansion of Forza Horizon 4. First up is the 2019 Aston Martin DBS Superleggera, and it's off. Fast from the start, carrying a lot of speed around the first corner and run into the straight. Hard on the brakes into the hammerhead. A little bit of oversteer there as we come out of the hammerhead. And through the crossover. On the power and into the penultimate corner and oversteer again. This car is really tail happy and likes to stick the back end out. And there it is, across the line. The next car we're going to be testing is the 2020 Corvette Stingray Coupe, the first mid-engined Corvette. A little bit of oversteer there as we go down to the straight. And into the hammerhead. A little bit wide in the turn in. And on the crossover. Braking nice and early for the right hand corner there. And is it going to get loose? Yes, it is. Going into the penultimate corner, way wide on the way out. Gonna have to lift a little bit for the last corner. Keeping it under control there for the final straight. And across the line, the next car is the 2020 Shelby GT 500. The latest and greatest Mustang. Rear-wheel drive, a lot of power. And a little bit of oversteer there coming into the straight. And for the hammerhead, a lot of braking power. Is it going to oversteer here? Yes, a little bit. After they work the wheel back and forth. Through the crossover and onto the brakes for this right hand corner. And oversteer, a little bit of a slide. And keeping left going into that corner just as a result of struggling to control, and was wide at the penultimate corner as well. And the next car we'll be testing is the 2019 Porsche 911 Carrera S. And we're off. Looking nice in that light teal. Nice and controlled going into the straight. Looks like it may have oversteered a little bit, but not too bad. Nice and early on the brakes. And not the best line through there. But I don't think we lost a whole lot of time. And for the crossover, onto the brakes, getting a little loose there. Keeping it nice and straight. This one is a lot more controlled going into the penultimate corner, kept it from going wide compared to the last two cars. And for the final straight, and across the line. So, for the times, the Aston Martin did it in 1 minute 2 seconds .02, which puts it second on the leaderboard so far, only behind the Aventador. And the Corvette did it in 1 minute .02.29, which places it third on the current leaderboard out of the 7 cars tested so far. 0.2 of a second slower than the Aston Martin that was tested previously. Pretty impressive how close it got to the Aston Martin considering how much less power this car has. It just is a testament to how well controlled and probably lighter weight. And the Shelby GT500 did it in 1 minute 0.92, so ahead of both the Aston Martin and the Corvette, and number 2 on the list just behind the Aventador. That is a fast Mustang. And the 911 Carrera S did it in 1 minute 3.66 seconds, which is the slowest of the 4 cars tested today. That puts it 5th on the current leaderboard standings, just behind the Aventador and the other 3 cars in this video. But anyway, that's how these 4 modern S1 cars stack up against each other on the Waffle Test Track. Appreciate guys taking the time to watch, and have a good one.